Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Unity. Today we are doing another episode of Color Combos with Crystal. Today we are creating with the gorgeous Faith and Hope stamp set and creating a background of blended distress oxides inspired by one of my recent sunsets. So let's get started. We're going to begin with Gracie Alley Designs Faith and Hope stamp set. This is a gorgeous stamp set of large florals and a sweet hummingbird. You're also going to need 2 pieces of white cardstock, and I have matted and trimmed my white cardstock to mat over my card base. You're going to need a piece of black cardstock to heat emboss. You're going to need distress oxides and broken china, peacock feathers, salty ocean, seedless preserves, and last but not least, picked raspberry. You will also be needing some gold embossing powder and an embossing pad. For embellishments, we're going to be using some pretty pink posh, jewels, foam adhesive, a blender. Let's get started. We're going to secure the card panel onto our surface, and we're going to begin with picked raspberry on the bottom right corner, and we're going to come in with our seedless preserves, and we're going to start blending that color towards the center, really paying attention to adding really heavy layers of this. I'm using distress oxides because that's what I have, but you can use any water-based colors. We're not going to be doing the distress oxide where we splash water on it. This is simply for color blending, and I really like how buttery they are, but like I said, you can use anything you like. Next up is Salty Ocean, and blending that Salty Ocean into the seedless preserves and creating a nice dark blue by blending that purple and that blue. Now we're going to come in with peacock feathers, and we're going to blend that out from the darker blue. This is going to create, we're going to keep blending that out towards the center without grabbing any more color. We're just going to keep cleaning that out. The last color we're going to be using is broken china, and that's going to be the color we're going to use to blend that peacock feathers and that blue that we got going on. Without adding any more color into our brush, we're just going to blend that out so it has a really soft look without a straight edge. Going to remove the bottom part where I was holding it tight and add more of that blue. No worries, we're going to place our flowers over this so you won't see it. Okay, now that it's done, we are going to start by heat embossing the sentiment from the Faith and Hope stamp set onto some black cardstock. I have added some of the cornstarch stuff so it doesn't stick. Gonna come in with my gold embossing powder and add that to it, and we're gonna heat set with our heat gun. Once that's done, we're going to come in and trim that up with our paper trimmer to create a sweet rectangle shape that really shows off that gold embossing. Once we have trimmed that up, we're going to go ahead and clean it off. Clean off all that little cornstarch. I just like to rub it with my hands or come in with a dry paper towel and clean that off. I have placed foam adhesive on the back of our blended cardstock. We're going to place it over our card base. We're going to start assembling the card. We're going to begin with one of the florals. There is foam adhesive on the back. Going to turn that over so the leaves are pointing outward. Come in with our second floral, tuck it that back in there. Add our hummingbird. Come in and grab our Have Faith and tuck that in under our hummingbird, and trying to keep a straight edge from the blended background. As a finishing touch, we're adding those pretty pink posh jewels, and this is an assortment of diamond and gold, and I'm just going to add those with a clear adhesive, and that will do it for this card. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial. This is a background inspired by a sunset during a snowstorm. Please leave a sweet comment below, thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.